Hello, this message is going to be a pick a card message from your Divine Soulmate, either current or future. The angels asked me to do this message yesterday, but I didn't have a chance to do it yesterday. So I promised I would do it today. And as I was ending my day, Spirit was like, hey, remember that you promised to do this message yesterday and you didn't get to it? Get to it today. So we are doing a pick a card message today from your current or future Divine Soulmate. Now, the energy of the Divine Soulmate that I will be connecting with is going to be their higher selves. So the higher self collective of the Divine Soulmates. Okay, what does your Divine Soulmate want you to know? Where is your Divine Soulmate? Is your Divine Soulmate still in the heavens? Are they on earth? What is going on? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna come through. All I know was I was guided to do this message. I was guided to do this pick a card message. So we'll see what happens. If you are not able to hear me, it's possible that it's on your end. If you you can exit out and come back in. If you're watching the replay of this, you are welcome to skip ahead to the to the pile that you choose. But before you do so, I would like to let you know that my HP Made Magical Collection is coming back, and I'm also bringing some new magical products as well. It is opening up for pre-orders on Halloween at midnight on All Hallows Eve. Okay? Now, I know that's kind of confusing because it's All Hallows Eve, but it's really the 30th into the 31st. So, may I get some water? So, we are going to get started. All right. Like I said before, for those of you who just jumped on, this is a message from your Divine Soulmate, whether current or future. Okay. I don't usually do messages like this, but yesterday, for some reason, Spirit really wanted me to do this. So let's go ahead and see. Archangel Haniel, please connect me to the Divine Soulmates, the higher selves of the Divine Soulmates of the people who are present today. What messages do these Divine Soulmates, what are the higher selves of these Divine Soulmates of those who are present today want them to know? What is the message for them? What is the message that they have? Okay. What is the message that they have? And may we please have a card that will represent the energy of the Divine Soulmate for 3 piles, please. First pile, number 1. And pile number 2. Pile number 3. 3 beautiful cards. 3 beautiful cards. Okay, I want to keep this card off to the side because I feel like this card is for all the piles. Okay, pile number 1. You got the Knight of Swords as the energy of your Divine Soulmate. And it is part of the message that the higher self of your Divine Soulmate has for you. So, pile number 1, this is your card. If you feel drawn to your card, then this is the message from the higher self of your Divine Soulmate. This is for pile number 1. Drop your pile in the comments. Don't forget to let me know how it resonates for you, because I never know what Spirit's gonna say, and I want to see how it resonates for everybody. So, pile number 1, you got the energy of the Knight of Swords. Excuse me. Pile number 2. You got the energy of release. Now, release in this deck is the Death card. But look how beautiful that is, though. So pile number 2, you got the Death card, but in this pile, it's called the Release card. Okay. Pile number 3, you got the card of the Star. The Star. So if you feel drawn to pile number 3, then this is the message from the higher self of your divine soulmate. So whichever pile you feel drawn to, that is your message. You may be drawn to more than one pile, and that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and the first thing I want to do is I want to read a card that was for all the piles from the higher selves. And I want to put it this way for some reason. I want to read it like this is a love letter. My love, my darling, we are going to have a happy, loving marriage. We are going to have our happily ever after. We are going to have emotional contentment, a loving relationship with children. We will raise our children wisely and lovingly and successfully. And we will be people that we can always trust. I was asked to read it that way. And this is the card. So let's go ahead and see. Pile number 1. Let's see what message your divine soulmate has for you. Pile number 1, your divine soulmate may be an air sign. They could be a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. Okay. Messages there from the divine soulmate of pile number 1. Okay. Okay, so right now, the divine soulmate that you are meant to have, this person may be very decisive, very focused, very driven, but they're very defensive or very stubborn, okay? And Spirit is saying, like, this person knows that they have more growing to do, okay? That they have more growing to do for you, okay? And they want to promise you that they are going to grow into the person that you need them to be, or that they are going to be exactly the person that you need them to be. They're showing me here that this is a connection that is going to happen very quickly. It's going to be something that is going to be a very intelligent decision. rather than emotional. It's going to actually be a very intelligent connection first. So the person who you're meant to be with, pile number one, this divine soulmate is actually somebody who might seem to you right now like if they were in their full higher self energy, they might seem a little bit boring because they're so smart. But when you guys are together, I feel like this person is going to be a very, very wise person. This person is going to be someone who you can fully trust. And you are going to be able to make decisions together that are going to change your life for the better. Again, I'm hearing that right now, this person has not received their full wisdom yet. They haven't received their full wisdom, their full intellect yet. So you might be waiting for them to come into your life because they still haven't received their full wisdom, or that they're already in your life and they might be frustrating you a little bit because they haven't fully come into themselves yet. I feel like when you are approaching with this person, this person's either about to come into your life, whether they're about to come into your life, or whether they're already in your life, you're about to approach a time of the ending of suffering, the ending of complications, the ending of struggle. And this person is going to bring, or you both are going to build this life where you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. You have the freedom to travel if you want to travel. You'll have the freedom to be proud of yourself without feeling like you have to dim your light because somebody's being immature about your success. You'll have a time of joyful success and accomplishments together and spiritual enlightenment. I feel like this relationship with this air sign, now it could be it doesn't have to be an air sign, but it feels like it's going to be an air sign. Libras, Geminis, because I literally got all the air signs here. For some of you, it's going to be a Libra. For some of you, it's going to be a Gemini. For some of you, it's going to be an Aquarius. For some of you, it might be a Capricorn for some reason. But I feel this sense of freedom. For some of you, it may also, this is very specific, and this is a very specific birthday. This person's birthday could be like the last week of Virgo season as well. Spirit is asking you right now to be impartial and objective in your relationships. To go into this new connection without prejudice, without certain expectations, okay? Without hesitations. Obviously, like, go into this situation with, okay, this is what I might want in someone. But go into it without prejudice and without specific expectations, because the person who is going to come into your life or who is already in your life, I feel like For some of you, this person's already in your life. For some of you, this person is coming into your life. This person is going to surprise you. You might think that they're one thing and then boom, turn around. Like, you might think that they're like broke or something, and then boom, turn around, they're a millionaire. They just like to dress like a bum to make sure that like people aren't using them for money, kind of idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy that I'm getting here. I ate something I'm allergic to and I'm regretting it. Okay? I feel like this person is someone who's going to want to legally marry you, and there's going to be legal contracts between y'all where you are going to, it's going to be in your benefit. Like, this person is going to have a life insurance policy for you to make sure to take care of you. Like, this person is going to want to do all those legal things to protect you and to protect your relationship. And this person is going to be someone who has a lot of integrity. They might be involved in law enforcement as well, because I do see the justice card here, which to me could be like law enforcement. It could be like a judge or people that have to do with the law and balance, or just a very justice-driven person. So this is someone who is very, very fair, very impartial, very objective. Or it could be a Libra. Again, the World. Okay, this is like double confirmation here of a brilliant, successful relationship. The ending of a cycle of suffering. The World twice. For some of you, it's like their grandmother in spirit is putting this person in your path. And their grandmother is like, here's my person for you because you deserve my person. Treat them right. Love them and teach them how to be even more loving than they already are. Or this could be even your own grandmother bringing this person into your life. For some of you, this could be pile number one. If it's not an air sign, it could be an earth sign, because I keep getting air and earth. It could be a Taurus. The birthday could be 5/5. Your birthday or their birthday could be 5/5. Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, yeah, so 5/5. So like any financial struggles that you might have, you're gonna be able to overcome them together. You're going to be able to overcome them together. You don't have to worry. There might be a little bit of confusion at first in your relationship. A little bit of distraction at first in your relationship externally. But Spirit is saying that all of those things are going to be worth it. all of those things are going to be worth it. So all of the distractions, all of the craziness that might come, maybe that person has some crazy family members or some toxic family members, or maybe you have some toxic family members and like they're going to have to deal with that. But in the end of the day, it's going to be worth it, and you guys are going to, it's going to be great. So don't give up on love, pile number 1. Don't give up on love is what I just heard. All right, that's the message for pile number 1. So remember, the most important message that I keep hearing for you, pile number 1, is put yourself out there without prejudice. Have discernment, but put yourself out there without prejudice, okay? Oh, this just got thrown at me, so I guess I'm not done, okay? Can you stop her, please? So the last message for you, pile number 1, I thought I was done, but Spirit threw these 2 out for me, is that there is information that is going to be made available to you and your divine lover that is going to allow for both of you to create something. No, excuse me. And this might be information that might be a little bit challenging at first, or something might have happened, or you might get some sort of news that's going to be a little bit challenging at first. But Spirit is saying to stay together and to this is for some people, not for everybody, to work through the challenges. Because there will be seeds that are going to be well planted, that are going to give fruit from this connection. Okay. Your divine lover is also asking you to have patience. To have patience, to give yourself time to rest and to plan things out wisely, and to give up unnecessary worries. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and see what other... Alrighty. Many blessings, pile number 1. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on highpriestessmay.com. You can see all of my channel readings available there. All right, pile number 2. Release is your card, pile number 2. Release. I'm going to read this first, and then I'm going to read the other card, because this card is like the promise that's coming from your true divine lover. Okay? Now, it's possible, pile number 2, that you recently were forced to release or let go of someone that you thought was your divine soulmate, and your divine soulmate is telling you, like, no, they were a soulmate, but they were not me, baby girl. Or baby boy. They were not me. They were not moi. So, it's possible, pile number 2, that you were recently forced or felt like you had to let go of someone that you really, really thought was it for you. And your divine soulmate is like, they weren't it. They were just a placeholder, honey. They were just a placeholder. They were just a placeholder for me. So your divine soulmate is asking you to allow this ending to lead to a new beginning. there is a need to release the situation or this person holding you back. And that the connection with this person that you had to release, that you initially thought was your divine soulmate, but they're not, that connection was intended to push you into a spiritual transformation. Like, if that person had not been in your life, you would not have transformed or gone on a spiritual journey to transform into the person that can energetically match with the divine soulmate that is giving you this message right now. So now that I gave that message, let me read the love letter again, okay? Dearly beloved. Sorry. They asked me to read it like this, so excuse me. My love, we are going to have a happy marriage, a happily ever after, emotional contentment, a loving relationship with children if you wish to. We will raise our children wisely and successfully, and we will always be people that we can trust. That was my most romantic voice I could muster right now. Okay? All right, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and see what the higher self of your divine soulmate has to tell you right now. My cat is misbehaving, y'all. What does the higher self of pile number 2, divine soulmate, have to tell pile number 2 today? They wasn't me, man. You are currently feeling a great sadness that your divine soulmate wants you to know that you will heal with time. For some of you, I feel like a divine soulmate might have passed away, and you feel like you're never gonna meet somebody else again. But your new divine soulmate, or your divine soulmate that has passed on as well, because I'm getting 2 energies here, like someone who, this is very specific to people who are a little bit older and their divine soulmate might have already passed away, but there's another person that's going to be coming in to kind of not take the space of that person, but to extend this romantic fairy tale that you had with this other person that passed away. And this person who passed away is asking you to open your heart to love again, and open your heart to having another lover that is going to be another divine soulmate for you. So that's a very specific message for a very specific person or people. The other message I'm getting from the divine soulmates that basically were with people that they thought were the divine soulmate, but they were not. There is heartache that you need to release, and it will be released with time. And these challenges are actually going to help you have personal growth, and it's going to make you be able to expand your heart even further, to be able to be there for people in need of love, in need of healing. So your divine soulmate wants me to tell you that, like, this pain that you experienced has a purpose. This loss, this pain has a purpose to help you be able to help other people whom are lacking that love that they need so desperately in life, or to help people whom are suffering from trauma or heartbreak. So your divine soulmate wants you to know that there was a purpose to that pain. And that they're very sorry that you had to go through that pain. But that there is a purpose for it. And it's a very divine purpose. Your divine soulmate also wants me to tell you that you need to learn to stand up for yourself, pile number 2. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for what you believe in. Have the confidence to step fully into who you are. Challenge things that you don't agree with, but choose your battles wisely. Give your energy to what matters to you. Plant your love into what matters to you most. Your divine soulmate also wants me to tell you, pile number 2, that you need to plan for the future. I feel like there's a move that needs to happen in order for you to meet this person that you're meant to meet. This person or this new person. There needs to be a move. Okay? So start to learn for the future, because your ship is coming in. Your ship is about to hit the harbor and you're going to have to get on it. Or in some cases, the plane or the moving truck is about to come. And it's important for you to have plan for the future, because it's going to be very important to how you set yourself up to receive this divine relationship in your life. Again, patience. Have patience. Don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. Your divine soulmate is also asking you to focus on being connected to spiritually like-minded people. Okay? Some of you may need to have some sort of spiritual or mental counselor to overcome some trauma, and your divine soulmate is asking you to do this, to pursue this, because pursuing this is going to allow you to fully grow into the person that is going to be able to click with this divine soulmate that is giving you this message right now. Because this divine soulmate that's giving you this message right now, they feel like they're very far away. And they're trying to find you. They're trying to connect with you. But it's like your vibrations are on two different levels. It's almost like you're two ships passing in the night. So there might need to be some counseling involved here. This divine soulmate may possibly be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, because I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. For some of you, they may possibly be an earth sign, either Virgo or Taurus. Or you may be one of those signs, but I feel like this connection is between an earth sign and a fire sign. Your divine soulmate also wants you to know that you're going to be successful. Pile number 2. There's something, there's going to be a windfall of abundance coming to you. There's like a lot of success that is coming to you. But in order for that success to come to you, there's a decision you need to make. Stop procrastinating. Make the decision. Decide on what path you want to pursue most. Decide on what path you want to pursue most, because this is the path the path that you want to pursue the most is the path that is going to bring you to that abundance. And as you're kind of like focusing on your own path and your own abundance and your own good fortune, I see this divine soulmate entering your life as your energies click and you are able to recognize one another. And it's going to be like, click. Get clarity on what you desire and move on. Because they're like, you're never going to be able to find me if you don't get clarity on what you actually desire. And move on from what you no longer want to have in your life. It's like they're like, come to me, come to me, come to me. And it's like they're yelling at you through like the astral realm, like, come to me. But there is something that you're afraid to release. Pile number 2. It's like you've resonated for so long with this struggle or this pain or this connection that was not really in your highest good, that you're having a hard time letting it go. Like, and your divine soulmate is saying, baby, put it down, please. Put it down so that you can get to me. Put it down so you can come to me. It's almost like a I don't know why I want to say a father who is like calling their toddler over, but like not in a weird way, okay? But in this case, it's your divine lover calling you over, like saying, hey, come here. Let me comfort you. Let me be your strength. Let me be your protector. Let me be the one to stand up for you, to stand with you. It's like you're stubborn because you're so independent, pile number 2. Like, you're so independent, but you have to learn to not be so independent. Maybe that's not the right way to put it. It's like, maybe learn to be a little less stubborn and allow yourself to receive love, allow yourself to receive help. Because if you don't, then your divine soulmate is not going to be able to fulfill their role in your life. Okay. Whether you're male or female, this message is for no matter who you are. It's like, put down your stubbornness a little bit. Put down your independence a little bit and ask for help. Allow help. Allow that help, that protection, that love to come in. Because otherwise your divine soulmate can't fulfill that role for you. This divine soulmate feels to me like they're coming into your life specifically to fulfill that role of protector and provider and lover and supporter. Like, they're coming into your life for that. But somebody can't fill a space if you don't have a space open. It's kind of like if you want a job, you want an employee, but you don't open the, you don't put out a now hiring sign, Let go of unnecessary worries. It's like you're staying up at night worrying about a lot of things, worrying about what other people might be doing, maybe negative energy being sent your way. There might be a need to like put more light in your room. Like I'm seeing like white or yellow beeswax candles. You might need to light like a white or a yellow beeswax candle to keep away psychic attacks. Because you're staying up at night worrying about things that your divine soulmate is like, you don't need to worry about this. You're expecting the worst, and therefore you are creating self-fulfilling prophecies. And those who wish you harm are getting your help in the process because you're focusing on them so much. Stop focusing on them and start focusing on you. Excuse me, I had to take a sip of water. Don't worry about a thing. I keep hearing, what is that? Is that Bob Marley? Don't worry about a thing. Woke up this morning, smiled at the rising sun. 3 little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright. You're worrying for no reason. Your divine lover's higher self is saying, the only power that these people might have over you, you're giving to them. Take it back. The only power that the situation, period, whatever situation it is that you're worrying about at night, file number 2, your divine lover is saying, you are giving them the power. Take it back. You have the power. Take it back. Bless you. Take it back. All right, pile number 2. That is your message. Let me see. Well, before I say that, let me see if there is any last message for you. The end of struggle again. No need to worry. Again, put your worries to rest. Put your worries to rest. There is no need to worry. Put your worries to rest. You have a lot more people protecting you in the spiritual realm. A lot more energies protecting you in the spiritual realm than you have energies that are trying to take you down in the physical world. Okay? So you have a lot more to gain than you realize. And there is moving forward in love and light with a divine lover. Divine union. I don't know why, but for some of y'all, your divine lover might be of a different ethnicity than you expect them to be. And it's like a challenge for you to look past the expected and to embrace the unexpected. Because for a very long time, you've been attracted to the toxic, and what might be needed for you is something completely different than what you are usually attracted to. All right, pile number 2. Open your mind and your heart up to different possibilities. All right, thank you for your message. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so on highpriestessmay.com. All right, Spirit, let's clear the energy of pile number 2. And what messages are there from the higher selves of the divine lovers of pile number 3? Now, pile number 3, you got the Star card. Okay, the Star card is a message of receiving everything you've ever desired. Okay, but before we read deeper into that card, let me read the love letter. Okay, because this love letter was for every pile, so let me see if I do a better job this time. Hold on, I can't take myself seriously right now. Spirit, let the divine lover of pile number 3 channel through me. My love, the happy marriage you have always desired will be ours. We will have our happily ever after, emotional fulfillment and joy, a loving relationship, and if you wish to have children, we will have them and raise them wisely, successfully, and lovingly. You will always be able to trust in me. All right, there it is, pile number 3. Okay, now the Star card. Okay. Star card is all about receiving everything you've ever wished for, everything that you've poured into, pouring back into you. Your divine lover is asking you to have faith in the future, to have faith that the future is bright for both of you, that your dreams are coming true, that positive changes are coming to bring the ending to challenging times, and that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. For some of you, your divine lover that is sending this message to you is Divine Soulmate, is an Aquarius energy. For some of you, it may be a different energy. So let's go ahead and see. Pile number 3, Divine Soulmate, higher self, Divine Soulmate of pile number 3. What message do you have for pile number 3? Is this pile number 3? Yes. Okay. Okay. So pile number 3, one of you is gonna be an air sign and one of you is gonna be a fire sign. The fire sign is somebody who's gonna be who your divine lover's Divine Soulmate's higher self is saying that the fire sign is going to be somebody who is going to be very brilliant, very talented, very independent, but at times a little controlling. You might be a little bit of a control freak. But overall, this fire sign energy is going to be very loving, very powerful. The air sign energy that I'm sensing here, that is part of this relationship, is going to be somebody who is very intelligent, very respectful, very stoic. I'm getting maybe a little sarcastic. But they're always going to be someone who is going to be able to give wise advice to you. If you're the fire sign, or the more fiery one, this air sign that's coming into your life is going to be someone who is going to be able to give you very wise advice. They're going to be very smart. They're going to be not just mentally smart, but emotionally smart as well. But you're going to have to learn to let go of control a little bit, because you can be a little bit bossy if you're the fiery sign. Okay? And this air sign, if you are the fire, pile number 3, this air sign is going to force you to learn to communicate clearly and communicate differently than you have before. Now, they don't have to be an air sign, but I feel like that is the energy that's going to be in the relationship. It's this kind of like fiery, very independent, very passionate person, and this very almost like ice on the outside, but very caring on the inside person is the dynamic of this relationship. It's like fire and ice. It's like one of you is very calm, cool, and collected, and the other one is like very just independent, fiery, going. But the higher self of your divine soulmate wants you to believe in yourself. They want you to believe in yourself. They want you to know that there are some things that there's nothing you can really do about. You just kind of have to go with the flow. And they want you to not underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. But they are asking, the higher self of your divine soulmate is asking you to please have better work-life balance. Pile number 3. Please have better work-life balance. Please give yourself grace. Please see yourself the way that I see you. See how beautiful you are. See how loving you are. See how amazing you are. Please see yourself the way that I see you. I feel like your divine soulmate, pile number 3, sometimes might feel like they love you more than you love them, because you're always so all over the place. But they know that you love them. Or they know that you will love them. But they know that they have to give you the room to be free. to be like a little butterfly. Because they know that you can't be caged. It's kind of reminded me of Moira, the character Moira from Schitt's Creek. And she's like, I will live here with you, David, but if you don't let me make this place mine, I will die. Something like that. So your divine soulmate is someone who has this immense amount of patience, because you sometimes can be a little hard to deal with. But in a good way. But it's only because you care so much. Pile number 3. And your divine soulmate wants you to know that they know that the difficulty that you see in yourself is not truly difficulty. It's really your way of showing how much you care. Your divine soulmate is encouraging you to learn as much as you can about what brings you joy, to explore as much as possible, to have fun, to have more fun. And they're like, listen, I may not be into what you're doing, but I'm gonna sit here and I promise you I will support you even if I have no idea what you're talking about. Pile number 3. They're like, I'll sit here and I'll pass you the nails as you build the table, even though I have no idea what the table is for and what the table is meant to do. I will be here and I will support you. Because pile number 3, I feel this deep sense of devotion to you from this divine soulmate that is sending you this message. It's almost like all that this divine soulmate wants is to be with you. That's it. Well, that hit me. The energy that I'm getting from this divine soulmate pile number 3 is that, like, you want everything, you want the whole world, and this divine soulmate just wants you, and that's it. They don't even care if they don't get to do anything else. So, to bring you together or to strengthen the relationship with this divine soulmate, trust your intuition. Pay attention to the signs from the divine. Let go of the fears. And everything you need to know will be revealed to you. Follow the flow. And please, when you are united with this person, don't waste time worrying about the mundane things. Work together to create a magical life, to manifest the life of your desires, to manifest the life of your dreams, and I feel like for a lot of you, this is meant to be the only person in your life that is gonna be the most solid relationship that you have. And they're asking you to review the past with especially your own actions, with compassion and forgiveness, to allow yourself to head into this new direction and to not self-sabotage your blessings. You have this sense, you have this maybe this illusion of being trapped, and they want you to know that you're not trapped. You have the power to do anything you want to do, as long as you don't let other people define you and who you are, and what should make you confident and what shouldn't make you confident, and what makes you good enough and what doesn't make you good enough. File number 3. Don't let anybody define that but yourself. Give yourself grace and give yourself the love to have more compassion and forgiveness for yourself and for others as well. But know that forgiving others does not mean that you have to allow in unsafe energies back into your life. Trust yourself. I feel like the divine lover, divine soulmate that is sending this message to you, pile number 3, is someone that you are going to trust so much. You're going to trust their wisdom so much that you're going to always be like, hey, do you think we should do this? Do you think we should do that? And they just want you to trust yourself. They are like, everything you do is amazing. So just trust in what you are being divinely guided to do. And follow your heart no matter what the distractions are. Make it whatever it is that you want it to be. If people like it, then they'll like it. And if they don't like it, then that's okay. They can move on to something else. They don't have to like it. They don't have to use it. They don't have to buy it. Whatever it is. Like, they don't have to buy whatever you're selling, right? Whatever you're saying or selling or doing, they don't need to subscribe to it. As long as you want to do it and it's what makes you happy and it's what you're divinely guided to do, do it. Because the only thing, pile number 3, that is gonna that could destroy this connection with this amazing divine soulmate that is either in your life or meant to come into your life is your self-doubt. Your self-doubt, your feelings of not being enough, your imposter syndrome, your trust issues. That is the only thing, pile number 3, that could, because literally this person, I feel like this person is like gonna worship you. The anxiety, be sure of yourself. Last but not least, they're saying we're gonna be together and it's gonna be a happily ever after, because this is the way that we wrote it in our Akashic records. That was the contract that we signed. You know, he's like writing in the book. He's like, That's the contract that we signed. Also, the higher self of your divine lover is saying, pile number 3, if there's something that you want to manifest, it's more likely to come true and to come into being if you write it down. Write it down and work with the energies of like roses and lilies if it's safe for you to have lilies around, and or roses. But it's more likely for things to come forward for you if you write them down. Also, pile number 3, something just was brought to my attention. There's flowers, daffodil flowers here, and daffodil flowers, some people call them narcissus flowers, but I know them as daffodils. They may be similar. So like narcissus is about narcissism, right? But daffodils are actually connected to the goddess Persephone, because it's believed that when the god Hades from Greek mythology approached Persephone, some people say he kidnapped her, some people say that she willingly went with him into the underworld and became the queen of the underworld, as he was the king of the underworld. But I feel like pile number 3, in the winter time, like Persephone goes into the underworld, you too go into the underworld. You also go into the underworld, and it's like your divine lover is like an angel that keeps you steady, that like covers your ears from hearing things or seeing things that are not in your highest good. And your divine lover is asking you to work with Archangel Raphael's energy to bring healing to this kind of like almost like a depressive energy or negative thoughts that are manifesting into real challenges. Okay, so your divine lover is saying, try to work with Archangel Raphael, try to work with the emerald light of Archangel Raphael to to keep yourself from becoming too depressed as you enter into the underworld energy in the winter time. Let go of fear surrounding money. You are meant to be very abundant. The only reason why you might be having some financial struggles, pile number 3, is because you're not seeing how abundant you're meant to be. It's almost like you have like this shield up to block out money. You have this shield that is a fear shield. It's like you feel like, oh my God, like if I have all this money, what am I gonna do with it? Like, is it gonna bring bad things? Oh my God. Like that's what's keeping all of the wealth from you, pile number 3. It's like your divine lover is saying what's keeping all the wealth from you is the fear of what it's going to attract into your life. Like you're thinking about all the bad things that it could possibly attract into your life rather than the good things. Allow others to help you and realize that maybe some things are not going as well as you expect them to financially, but it has nothing to do with you not being good enough. It has nothing to do with you not doing the right things. It literally just has to do with the economy. And the higher self of your divine lover is like, it has literally nothing to do with you not being good enough or people not liking what you have to offer, or like, you know, whatever thing you're kind of like internalizing. It literally has to do with the economy right now. But they're like, don't give up. Thumbs up. Don't give up. Keep going. Excuse me, my throat is not liking me right now. And it might also be some sort of throat blockage as well. You just speaking blockages into your prosperity, speaking blockages into your love life. So keep that in mind. That's what your divine lover wants you to know, pile number 3. But they want you to know the most important thing is you will have your happily ever after. Take the winter to reset, reflect, refocus, renew. Okay? Clarity on your life purpose will be coming during this time. And clarity on your love life, clarity on your finances, clarity in every way will be yours. But your divine soulmate's higher self is telling me to tell you, manifest it. Manifest what you want. Don't manifest what you don't want. Write down all of your fears and destroy the paper. Get rid of it. And say, I banish you. Banish all of your fears. So that, and then start writing all your manifestations. And allow in your happily ever after. Like your card said, pile number 3. Have faith in the future. It is bright. Your dreams are going to come true. Positive changes that will bring the end to challenging times. And there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. When one door closes, a better door opens. Right? Your higher self and the higher self of your divine soulmate want you to know that you are loved and you are supported and you are enough. You're more than enough. You're amazing. You're creative. Even if other people think you're kind of crazy, pile number 3, you're that special kind of crazy. The special kind that everybody wants to be, everybody wishes they were, but not everybody has it. All right? That's a good kind of crazy. All right. Many blessings, file number 3. Thank you for joining me. If you'd like to book a reading, you can do so on highpriestessmay.com. I am currently offering a Halloween sale for 15% off all readings and consultations now through Halloween 2024 with the code SPOOKY. So if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on highpriestessmay.com or a consultation and use the code SPOOKY, SPOOKY, for 15% off your session. Many blessings.